I gave an example where, like, a female teacher has sex with a student, and we all agree that it's not that bad because she was.
That's hot. Your example you gave to MSNBC.
Look, I didn't want to.
Oh man,
why the fuck you stream that shit?
This conversation leads into another topic. I think I got canceled. So,
whoa.
I don't think so.
Hear me out.
Heard about it.
So, I don't know, a week or two ago, the New York Times did an article on a young guy. And he had watched this video I made like 6 years ago called How to Get Rich in 22 Years. And they were talking about the saving habits of millennials. And the New York Times article kicks off with, like, you wouldn't think your favorite Call of Duty YouTuber is a good place to get financial advice, but sure enough. And I'm like, is he talking about me? Like, people said it was me, but I was still open to the idea that maybe some other Call of Duty YouTuber also made financial advice videos. But then they linked to my video later on. It was called How to Get Rich in 22 Years or something like that. And New York Times had a little article, and, I was tangentially related to it. So then CNBC reaches out to me, and they're like, Mr. Woodworth, we're doing this like financial education thing, and we'd like you to make some content with us. And I was like, I'm interested. This sounds kind of neat. I don't think it's a big financial opportunity, or even I don't even know if it's paid, but it just seemed kind of neat to be working with CNBC, and they were going to have their graphics department, like
your heroes.
My heroes at CNBC.
You're thinking of MSNBC, maybe. CNBC is a financial news network.
Oh, MSNBC is your heroes. I understand. Okay.
Okay. So
will Rachel Maddow be there?
MSNBC.
How funny would it be if you saved like her from bankruptcy?
I don't think CNBC is political at all. But anyway, back on topic. So then they were like, "Hey, questions about PKA," and I was like, "What is that?" I'm like, it's a comedy podcast. And she asked if it was blue comedy, which is a term I heard before. And she's like, is it R-rated? And I was like, yeah, I think it's blue. And she's like, is it X-rated? I'm like, no, not X-rated. Like, we have to, this YouTube's terms of service, we can't get like, shut down or anything. But it's R-rated. I gave an example where, like, a female teacher has sex with a student, and we all agree that it's not that bad because she was.
That's your example you gave to MSNBC.
Look, I didn't want to.
Oh man,
I didn't want to surprise anyone. Like I was honest about this whole thing. I wasn't trying to. I didn't want to be like, oh, sometimes we use a bad word, and and then have her find out later that like Milo's on there talking about pedophiles or something like that. So
someone affiliated with you called Helen Keller a fucking retard.
That would have been a funny example too. But so anyway, they asked for a link. I gave them the link to the most recent PKA, and in the title of it is something about me fighting dirty. And I don't know where it goes from there. I guess they'll watch it and decide if it's too much for them or not.
They will not be hit. This is the end of the CNBC.
Yeah. You can't cancel me because I don't work anyway. So
yep.
What are you going to do?
Well, if anything, you're canceled from CNBC. I think that's
this is like, I feel like this is that scene from Ghostbusters. When someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes. Yes. like, oh no, it's a kid show. Yeah, no, I get financial advice on there too. I won't, it'll be great. Don't even bother watching it. Just lie. Just lie. Get on TV.
For what?
Oh, that would be so funny.
That would be funny though.
Wait, hold on. What's that, Blame Truth?